Okay, so I'm going to be installing this base for the light right here. Doing this at night because it's not as hot. So, pretty simply, I'm going to measure from here to here, find the center of this particular little pin, and then find the center that way, so I can properly place the bit in the middle. Simply enough, right? Or simple enough. This thing, which is about 15.5 inches, so 15.5 divided by 2. Okay, so we have the center there, which is 7 3/4. And we go from here. It is about 7.5, maybe a little bit more. Okay, so now I have the holes marked out for the drill lines. These should be square, I'm hoping. Let's see. They look fairly square. Or do they? Hold on. Okay, yep, I'll call that square. So, now to get the drill and drill some holes. Okay, so both the anchors are in. Now I'm going to start to screw these in. I'm not going to use a power drill to put them in, just because I don't want to risk damaging the actual anchors themselves. And I'm just going to hand tighten them with a screwdriver. And then, should almost be done. Honestly, this part took a lot longer than I thought. Okay, so it's in. It's fairly stable. Now for the light. Okay, so once the base is on, next step is to add this, which is going to be what the light actually rests on. So you'll see it lines up right there, you got that. And right here you have a little hole for the screw to go into. So it lines up quite perfectly. Put 2 screws in there. So you're going to be the same screws that you use to anchor it to the base, going through the anchors. Okay, so now that this little base is on here, that's firmly secured. Not as strong as I'd like, but like pretty strong. Next step is to get this piece out of here and then just slide it right on. Fairly simple. Okay, so there'll be 2 little notches inside here. Just line them up with this and just send it right on there, just like so. And just put some force into it and push it down. Voila, that's 1, that's 2. I'm gonna let them charge up for a few days, or at least like 3-4 days, just so they have enough power and the battery's fully charged, and then we'll test them out, see how good they look. Okay, so these right here are the lights themselves. It's been about maybe a week or so, and they both actually last all night. They're not the brightest things in the world, but they definitely give off a very nice effect. And honestly, for 30 bucks, they look really good. If you're coming from further away, they definitely do look like real fire. Like even at this close distance, it looks like a real fire is going out. And it adds a nice little look to it. It's almost kind of hard to explain. Again, they're not that bright, but they look nice. And there's 4 solar panels on the top right here. And they power all the way through the night. So, I mean, there's not much else you can ask for. This is glass, this is metal, this is plastic, and plastic. So, well, is it glass? Or I think this is glass, or some kind of really strong plastic. That's metal, plastic, and plastic. Either way, I'm pretty happy for them. And for $37 for the pair of them, I'd call that a win. I'll leave the link in the description below for the Amazon page that I bought these off of. But yeah, that's about it. Have a good one.